You know, we live in a world where it's become rude to be intelligent. People who are not easily fooled by nonsense are being labeled as difficult or cultists, which is insane. There are quite a few people in our country that get offended because you demanded to see some evidence for what they're claiming, which they're not able to do. So you then present your evidence and explain your position, and boom, you're essentially seen as a mansplainer in that moment, regardless of who you're talking to. For most people on places like TikTok, it's become extremely taboo to just look at things objectively, without emotion, without pre-programmed ideas that the news or influencers have fed to you, without bias. If we just look at facts, if we just look at what's verifiable and what isn't, the truth becomes a lot easier to find. Turns out, we really are sending $40 million a week to the Taliban and sometimes more. Turns out, we really have sent $30 trillion in military spending to Israel since 9/11. Turns out, we really are funding both sides of the war. But see, someone says that, provides evidence of it, and we say that these kinds of people are condescending. No, I'm sorry. They aren't being condescending. You just haven't made peace with the fact that you have a habit of listening to people who have lots of followers for being a fun and quirky personality and thinking they must know what they're talking about when it comes to things that matter. They have great lighting and overall great production quality, so that must mean they're a real fact finder. Newsflash, the free thinkers of the world are typically the least funded. Satan, on the other hand, loves to sponsor the heretics. I'm not even a Christian, and I know that. You must stand guard at the gate that is your mind, lest your mind be taken over and controlled without you even being aware of it. And then you have the nerve to be offended by someone whose mind isn't hijacked. You see what I'm saying?